Flu season, and I know you want to drink plenty of tea and a lot of chicken noodle soup. But when you are sick and you're not going anywhere and you're sick, you can't make chicken noodle soup unless someone's gonna bring it to you. Just get yourself. Let's do a hack, a chicken noodle soup hack. Get your chicken cup, and they only put like a few little dehydrated carrots. Get some vegetables in there. Actually, we're probably gonna have to put this in a bowl because it's gonna be too much. Yeah, we're gonna get a bowl. Dump your chicken noodle soup in there. Get some vegetables in there, healthy vegetables. If you have a rotisserie chicken hanging around, grab that, throw some of that in there. Chicken noodle soup to go, babe. And it's never, to me, seasoned enough. So I'm gonna throw a little few dehydrated onions. You customize it any way you want. And since I have a sore throat, I'm gonna put a touch of Cajun in there, pinch, just to give it a little kick. Not a lot. And since the broth is never salty enough for me, I'm gonna put about a teaspoon more of bouillon. And I'm gonna stick that in the oven, in the microwave. For 3 minutes. And in 3 minutes, you are going to have a chicken noodle soup that you didn't have to make yourself over the stove when you're sick. If you don't feel like doing anything, just get a cup of noodles, chicken, get some vegetables, which we have here. You're probably going to need some more bouillon because the cups, I don't know, they're skimpy nowadays. And it doesn't taste like it. It doesn't have enough bouillon, enough broth. So add a little bit, little at a time. I put about a teaspoon. If you have some chicken, which I happen to have shredded chicken lying around, and that's gonna make it chicken noodle cup of noodle. So get your chicken, put that in there. Some of you like spicy. Put a touch of Cajun spice to give it that Cajun spice, and it helps your throat, the pepper. And I put just a little shake of these dehydrated onions, and that'll help you. And by the way, here's my tea I just made, and it is so good. I can feel it soothing my throat, and that honey helps. Has that stick of cinnamon, it just gives it a tiny hint of cinnamon, but all those healthy probiotics that are in here with elderberry probiotics added, turmeric, ginger, and all those good tea bags I put in. Excellent. Hi, Virginia. Yeah, I'm sitting here. I didn't go to church today because I didn't want to start spreading germs, and I'm just in the beginning of getting a cold, and I want to nip it in its bud. So drink plenty of hot things, hot tea, hot soup, and if you don't, all you have is a cup of noodles stacked up in your pantry because you have teenagers like us, and that's all they eat. When you're sick, give them this. Make them a hyped up chicken noodle soup. And let me see if my soup's ready. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Get our soup bowl out. Hot, piping hot. Bring it over here. Woo. Everything's hot. I just need to get the noodles incorporated. And there you go. You can add more vegetables if you like more vegetables. Less vegetables, no vegetables. Comfort in a bowl. Here it is. And I always like vegetables in my ramen, and they used to put more. They put these corn and little tiny chips of carrot that you can't even see. And like I said, nowadays they're skimping, and the broth is never chickeny for me, so I add my own. And this just needs to sit a few minutes to cool off. It's piping hot. And there you go. Healthy chicken noodle hack with top ramen. You don't have to have mama here making you a big old cup of chicken noodle soup. If you're home by yourself and sick, get this chicken noodle soup down. And I tell you, just the heat is going to soothe your throat, going to burn all those viruses out of there, and it's going to be delicious. And I'm trying to get some, but I know it's super hot. Let me taste it, see if you can always add more bouillon if you need. Perfect. And if it is a little salty for you, just add the bouillon a little bit at a time. I tend to like mine a little more salty than usual, but taste it first. This is a Knorr powder bouillon. You can just sprinkle it in there and add it to your own taste. You've been in Deb's kitchen, where everything's simple, budget friendly, healthy for you, easy to make. Even your 12-year-old kid who eats ramen can make this for himself. But if you haven't already, go to my YouTube, like, subscribe, make yourself some healthy chicken noodle soup in less than 5 minutes. And your cold symptoms will thank you. In Deb's Kitchen. Bye, Virginia. Who else we have here? Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. I'm making a chicken noodle soup hack for flu season. And also catch me for my Starbucks medicine ball hat. I'm fighting a cold, and I'm fighting a cold. I'm not going to lie there and let it undertake me. I start filling myself with lots of nutritious things that fight off that cold. And you can too. You've been in Deb's Kitchen. Bye.